Good morning, everyone. My name is McSweeney, and I'm a student ambassador here at Bryant University. So today I'm going to be kicking off our new segment called Meet a Bulldog, and I'm just going to be taking you throughout my day. I'm heading to my second class of the day in the Academic Innovation Center, and with Bryant's HighFlex program, both of my classes were actually in person today. So now that I'm done with class for the day, I will just take a moment to tell you a little bit more about myself. So I am a junior at Bryant, and I'm a finance major with a Spanish minor. And along with being a student ambassador, I am also a finance and accounting tutor in our Academic Center of Excellence here at Bryant. I am also the treasurer of The Bottom Line, which is our a cappella group on campus. So you might have seen our music video that was posted on the Bryant Instagram yesterday. But at this time, if anybody has any questions just about student life, academics, being a Bryant student, being involved in performing arts at Bryant, any questions that you have, I can answer those now. This question, I would say, kind of just depends on your preference because you do have the option to choose your own schedule. So for me, I typically have 3 classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday that are 50 minutes long, and then 2 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays that are an hour and 15 minutes. Some students will have more classes on some days and then less classes on other days. It really just depends on how you want to work your schedule. One of the best ways to find out about clubs that you might be interested in is there are club and organization fairs that take place every semester. So all of the clubs will set up tables and you have the ability to walk around, meet the club members, get your name down on a sign-up sheet. So this is a great question. I would not necessarily describe it as easy. I think that when you're going into something new, it's normal to be nervous and not really be sure what's going to happen. But I think that it's important to remember that everybody's in the same boat, and there's a lot of stuff that happens, a lot of different events for first-year students and a lot of different ways to meet people. So that being said, I wouldn't necessarily describe it as an easy transition, but Bryant definitely helps you, and eventually you kind of just get into the swing of things, and you'll start to get used to being a college student. A really good question. I wish I could just say one or the other is better, but I've heard a lot of different experiences either way, but I can just share mine. So I ended up meeting a roommate through Facebook actually, and I chose to live with her my freshman year, and it worked out perfectly well. We ended up living together sophomore year. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better experience, but I think that I've heard great experiences on either end, and also regardless of what you choose, you will fill out a compatibility survey, so you'll be put with somebody that's compatible, has the same habits as you, so you really can't go wrong. I have to go with my investments class, which was a night class with Professor Brendan Flaherty, and it was just really interesting. We learned a lot about investing, different stuff going on in the market, and we also did a stock track game, so all the students were given a certain amount of money and you could buy stocks and see who did the best. That is being put on by Student Programming Board, so I'll tag them. I have been to cupcake decorating, I have been to Big Bingo, which is bingo but with big prizes, so like Apple Watches, AirPods, televisions, different crafts, pretty much anything that they're doing. Right now, I'm headed to work in the Academic Center of Excellence, also known as ACE on campus, and today I am going to be the tutor in the accounting lab. So we do offer one-on-one appointments, but we also have labs which are always open if students have questions or if they need a space to work and you don't need an appointment to use them. A lot of questions about food while I was at work, so I'm just going to go ahead and answer all of those questions in the next few videos and pictures. So these are some of our food options, starting with Fuda, which has different food vendors every week. For example, Chick-fil-A. We have Nick's Place, which is kind of a grab and go. We have The Scoop, which is kind of like a convenience store where I got my lunch today. And of course, we have Dunkin'. Bryant, we are located about 25-30 minutes away from Providence, so if you wanted to go to the Providence Place Mall or any of those great restaurants, you can always do that. We're also actually only about an hour away from Newport, so that can be really fun to go shopping, go out to eat, go to the beach around Newport. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my Instagram takeover today. I hope you enjoyed it.